Last week, I found a book entitled, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. I never read it, but the title left me with only one question. Where was this book 12 freaking years ago? Hello, my name is Jody Zellman, and here are 4 reasons why I love this graduation. Number 1, this is the only time outside of the Army, prison, and the Hare Krishna that you ever see 418-year-olds wearing the exact same outfit. Furthermore, for some of you parents out there, today is probably the first time in 4 years that you have seen your kid for more than 15 minutes. So take a good look, because this is most likely the last time they will ever allow themselves to be seen in public with you, bar their wedding or a future court date. Number 2, if you haven't noticed yet, we're graduating in a sports arena. Unlike the Wimpy Opera House, the arena ushers in a new generation of graduation ceremony etiquette. In the Opera House... Did anyone else hear that? Okay. In the Opera House, that would never happen, and no food or drink was allowed under any circumstance. But in the arena, you can buy those $6 pretzels right outside the door. In the Opera House, we were limited to only 5 tickets per graduate. But in the arena, there's virtually unlimited seating. Graduation is no longer a family event, but it's an event for the greater community. In fact, I took the liberty of inviting my postman, dentist, and the nurse who cut my umbilical cord. Yeah. At the rate we are growing, you can expect the graduating class of 2008 to be receiving their diplomas at the Gorge Amphitheater. I should note, though, that only one rule of graduation etiquette still stands, and that is, unless your son or daughter is a tugboat, the blowing of air horns is still obnoxious. If the use of a 300 decibel apparatus is the way you show love and affection, yeah, right there. If the use of a 300 decibel apparatus is the way you show love and affection to your family, I can respect that. But please wait 2 hours and rupture your child's eardrums in the privacy of your own home. Number 3. Unfortunately, okay, sure, right? Any chance you get. Number 3. Unfortunately, with my last name beginning with the last letter of the alphabet, the last 18 years have found me last in line for everything. However, seeing as I'm the last valedictorian to speak, I have found myself in the position of being one of the last barriers standing in the way of your child graduating. Simply put, revenge is sweet. Number 4, and the most important reason why I love this graduation, I don't have to go back to high school. Reaching graduation has not been easy. In fact, getting dressed for graduation this morning wasn't easy either. Do you have any idea how many staples it took to get this cap to finally stay on my head? The answer is 12, but I digress. Reaching graduation has not been easy, but luckily, the system is set up so that you can go into school knowing nothing, and you can come out of school knowing everything, except for how to file taxes, finance a car, or be politically correct. The list really goes on. However, rest assured, if you know the lengths of 2 sides of a triangle, and you want to find out how long the 3rd side is, we're the ones for the job. You may not believe me, but you better hope we learn something, because you're looking at the future of America, and the future finances of your Social Security. That's right, folks. You better hope that WASL test is all it's cracked up to be. I'm not worried, though. This graduating class is actually very bright and talented. There are at least a dozen graduates who should be giving valedictorian speeches today. However, they may have missed the cut by a single grade or even a 1/10%. Also, it's safe to say that at least half of this group consists of very capable athletes. And the other half consists of very capable artists, writers, and musicians. Pretty much, you are looking at the most fantastic gathering of individuals since the MIT chess team started taking steroids. Up until this point, only 2 things have scared me: nuclear proliferation and the Wizard of Oz. However, from what I understand, in the real world, I'm supposed to become independent, which is a frightening thought in and of itself. There's an old Latin proverb which says, in order to learn independence, you must make yourself a sandwich. Interesting. If I could make myself a sandwich, I wouldn't make myself a sandwich, I would make myself a billionaire. But that's beside the point. On a brief but serious note, I must take the time to thank my family, especially my mom, dad, brothers, and Bobby Shifra. You have provided a caring and supportive home for me, and I could ask for nothing more. I hope I have and will continue to do you proud. And to Mr. Everson and Mrs. Vincent, two of the kindest human beings known to the world, thank you for all that you have done. Words cannot express our gratitude for you. So, the graduating class decided to pool our money and buy you each monogram towels. But citing some fundraising complications, we could only get you this Sharpie marker and this used washcloth. Think of it as a do-it-yourself type of thing. In closing, I would like to say that this is the first speech I've written in high school that my parents have not proofread. See? Independent already. Class of 2006, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Good afternoon and good luck.